Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Captain is just out and about. Morning hike. On my way back, actually. Enjoying a pipe on the trail. Smoking my dwarf cob, Gimli. And just contemplating a few things. We got I may be brewing this weekend, so be looking forward to that. That'll probably be my next video that comes out if I decide to brew. The only thing is, it's hard to judge how much of the Abbey monk beer is still in the keg. I've been drinking on that for a little bit, but remember, I'm only one person, so it's hard to I'm using it for cooking. I add it to different recipes and just trying to get through it, because the yeast I'm going to use for my next brew, which I brewed this time last year, but it was ready for May Day, for May the 1st, but so it's not going to be ready this year, obviously, because this weekend, Monday's the 1st, May Day. So we're not, the yeast, it's that Lutra Kvike, and as you brewers know, that shit is like, it's weight in gold. Like, you can brew it at 95 degrees. Your pitching rate is from 65 to 95 degrees, and it ferments in 3 days, literally. And then maybe leave it for a day to clear, I guess. I don't know. I have to, when I do get it in a fermenter, I have to see. I don't remember last year, with the krausen and stuff, if it fell on the 3rd day, or if I gave it an extra day to fall out, But it's literally, 3 days. So it's like, if I brew, I really don't want the thing sitting on the fermenter for 2 weeks when it's done. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's done in 3 days. So I can actually probably package it on the 4th or 5th day. So that's another issue with making the beer this weekend. By Wednesday or Thursday of next week, it'd be ready to get in the keg. So that's my dilemma. I don't think I'll bottom out the keg before it's ready, but then if I wait to brew and then I do bottom out the keg, then I'm going to have a lapse in beer, that type of thing. It's very hard to figure that out. But yeah, it's one of those things that I'm really got to think about before I decide to brew. But I might just wing it. I mean, I do have my Grolsch bottles, so I could still just bottle condition it if the keg ain't ready, and then I'll just have bottles again for the summer ale. So so we got that's on the plate, and then I guess after that, the next brew after that would either be a wheat beer or whatever. I'm gonna say, but that's what's cool about this Kvike yeast. It's like, it's the go-to yeast when the weather gets warm, but as of right now, it's only like 40 today. So we're having like this cold snap, that's 40s at night. It was actually 37 on the trail when I started. It's supposed to go up to 63 today. But I don't know. It's a good yeast to use definitely in the summer months. It's neutral. You can use it in every single style of beer. What I liked about it with the summer ale last year, it actually gave it like a lager-esque flavor. Very clean, very crisp. I remember that summer ale was like really good. So I'm looking forward to that. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that should be the go-to yeast during the summer months, because you don't have to worry about, because there's no way my closet will keep the fermenter at 68 degrees. It'll be like 70s. 75, you know. So brewing with a English ale yeast would probably change the flavor profile a little bit on some of the beers. Blanca's ale, my mom's tribute beer that I normally do, is a German ale yeast, K97 I believe. So, and I've done that, and then the beer has come out fine. I've never had any off flavors or issues with that. So that'll be probably brew that in late July or early August. But I'm sure if I just don't want the flavor profile of Blanca ale changed, because I really like the flavor of it with the German ale yeast. If I do Kvike, it may have this, it may taste and look, because they're both light color beers, so that it may have, you know, I don't want to do the same, it's a similar grain bill, maybe slightly different, and then just with that yeast it have the same flavor as the summer ale. That you see what I'm saying? So I might just stick with the, even though it'll be summertime, I'm just hoping that the closet don't get that hot, I guess, is what I'm saying. Alright, so just a quick Homebrew Wednesday video on the trail, contemplating brewing and what I need to do out in nature. So until we do it again, my friends, remember, let's set sail.